Alright. So, anyway, what was this film going to be about? I don't know. I guess it was going to be about me and John Cena, so let me go and get him. And yes, folks, my sword fell out when I fell down by mistake and it broke in half. And I can't seek the other half of the sword to over sticky glue that half back together, and even if I did, it probably wouldn't, most likely wouldn't fit in my holder right. So I got another sword that fits, and it might not be the one it came with, but hey, it is what it is. So, anyway, get my hand down like that. Why is it always open like that? Alright, so now I got John Cena with me, and we'll see what John Cena says about, at least about me. You want to know what I gonna say about you, Xena? Well, let me see. First, bullshit and lies is what first comes to mind. What do you mean? Don't play like me and you were friends, Xena, because we were not. I came in the toy wrestling gathering, I think in 2005 YL, or was it 2006 YL, whatever. You couldn't stand me. That's not true, John. That's not true. I'm the one that welcomed you to the toy wrestling gathering when you first came here. I was one of those very few friends you had. Alright? Everyone else couldn't stand you. But I was one of those ones that said, hey, you got what it takes to be a great skilled wrestler. So don't put me on the list of these so-called bullshitters or liars out there. Is that right, huh? Well, Xena, think about all the bullshit you went through from between 99 while to now. And now you own the toy wrestling gathering. But hey, you could care less about the small folks now. You think I've forgotten where I came from, John? I came from the bottom to the top, but I never forgotten where I came from. And yes, I'm wealthy now due to being wedlocked to Cameron Korska and being one and a half owners of Korska Wealth Team, which owns the toy wrestling gathering. But I never forgot where I came from. And I always help those in need still. So don't go there and say I'd forgotten about the small folks or I've forgotten where I came from. You know what I think it all is, John, is that you can't, not everyone's going to like you. You can't get the whole world to like you. Look, I've been atoning for my past sins and my past misdeeds for years. And there's still folks that still don't like me and still don't onlook me. Those are still folks out there don't forgive me or don't give me any onlook. But I don't let that get to me, John, because you can't make the whole world like you. And unless your whole baby layer run and the 2003 YL to 2025 YL was a stunt, a lark, to see if folks would care about you if you had a long baby layer run, well, a lot of folks did care about you, John Cena. You had the Go Cena Go folks. You had the folks that bought the Cena shirts, the Cena caps, the John Cena dolls. You had those who went to see you. No need what yield show it was. There'd be folks that would yield to see you at those yield shows. Folks who would go to see you when you were on Raw or SmackDown or NXT or whatever you were at, or even ECW, whatever at the time. Folks that truly did have your back. Now, sorry if none of those folks ever said, "Hey John, how are you feeling? Hey John, I'm sorry that you and Brie Bella aren't working out. Sorry John that not everyone likes you, but hey, I still got your back." Well, you know, a lot of folks didn't know you that well enough to call you or write you, you know, or send an interwire. But it didn't mean folks didn't care about you or what was going on. Despite what was going, You know what John Cena says? Cut the bullshit. Those folks never cared about me. And those ones that like to say, go Cena, go, and bought the caps and the shirts and the dolls and all that shit, well, they were only living through me. Because I was doing all the things they wish they could do. Well, I know a lot of folks don't wish to be skilled wrestlers. Very few have the calling to do that. But John, I'm sorry that didn't quite work out for you. Oh. But I'm not going to have you shame and guilt me as if I was guilty of doing the same thing to you that some of those other folks may have been guilty of. Yeah, well, I never ever saw you come up, Xena, and stand up for me when Wrestling Jesus and Bruce Blitz were saying shit about me. Yeah, I did, John. I made films in the past saying how I thought you were a good wrestler. I liked what you did for the Make-A-Wish folks and all that things. Yeah, I did stand up for you. And a lot of that was a thought and belief, John. But I did stand up for you. And if you want to be the wretchful heel, and that's how you want folks to know you as towards the end of your 23 years in WWE and 2.5 years in UPW and OVW and whatever, well, that's really not cool. But that's your own business. But don't you guilt or shame me because I didn't do anything to you, John. Yeah, except you won't give me Cody Rhodes. When do you want to wrestle Cody Rhodes? You didn't talk to Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You didn't talk to Jeff Jarrett. You didn't talk to Godzilla about any of this shit. You didn't talk to Gil Kim about any of this shit, did you? How can I talk to them? They're just yes men and yes women. No, they're not, Cena says. Believe it or not, I don't like folks that are yes men and yes women. I like folks to give me their own earnest thought and beliefs on things. So, you want to fight Cody Rhodes? But I could tell you one thing, John. You will not be withdrawing with the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. You might do that in WWE, and then saga will be they'll just make a new one, and someone will take over you left off at, John. So I don't think you're going to get even at all. Well, we'll see about if I get even or not. And you're lucky that, what, you're going to give me the FU? I already fell off a board before this match, John. Broke the sword that came with me. Can't seek the other side of it, so I had to throw it out. I got another sword. You think I'm worried about getting FU'd by you, John? Yeah, well, no, I think you should. No, I'm going. Yeah, I might not be doing very well. And I had my talk with John Cena. I wish TWF business would never be on my Euro fairway, but here we are.